Hi everyone, Joseph Lavoie here. Welcome to Business is Politics. As you can gather in my voice, and if you're watching on video, you can probably see it in my eyes. I am recovering from the latest cold or flu or whatever it is. It's been making the rounds. It's the joy of having three kids in elementary and high school. Anyway, I'm back now. But while I was off last week, I was also spending a lot of time obsessing over word choices, which got me thinking about the whole concept of framing. And that's because word choices matter. The right combination of words matters even more. But here's why I obsess over word choices, because it's really, really tough to find the right combination of words. And I really love the puzzle. I think it's a big mental math project to try and find the right combination of words. Because working on these combinations means you're working in your own brain. You are applying your own frames, your own references, and your own biases. And that does cause some problems, some complications. And that's why it's a difficult task to get the right combination of words sorted out. Because it's easy to get caught trying to figure out the right way to say something, only to realize that saying the right thing is not what actually matters. And here I'm going to steal a concept from Frank Luntz. He says very famously, it's not what you say, it's what people hear. By the way, if you have not read his book, Words That Work, drop what you're doing right now, place an order on Amazon. No book has single-handedly shaped the way I think about communicating in public affairs and political communications. According to Luntz, one concept, the same concept, can evoke different reactions depending on how that concept is framed. He uses this example. Instead of saying the estate tax, he recommended using the term death tax, which shifts the focus away from wealth to the perception that government is taxing death itself, which sounds rather unfair when you think about it. So it's not enough to get the words right. You need to get the frame right. And that's because, as I've talked about before, facts alone do not persuade people. Framing taps into their emotions and their emotions that are required for them to absorb your facts. And people are driven by how they feel, not by rational analysis. So the word combinations, the right first word or first two words that create the frame within which people are going to consume your information are so important. It draws attention to what matters. Framing also helps create a sense of urgency and agency. That's the critical part, because if you find the right frame, your issue becomes their issue, and it means you build public support. So, while it's been exhausting me obsessing over words recently, I think it's worth it. I encourage you to obsess over words, and better yet, more than obsessing over words, obsess over the frame.